was almost impossible for the Doors to follow up arguably one of the best debuts in rock history, but I think they did it with Strange Days. Released within the calendar year of 1967. This was back in the days when rock bands would put out material at a torrid pace. So 10 months later, they come out with Strange Days. A lot of people say there was no way it could live up to the bar that was set by the debut, but I think it did. It has some great Doors staples on it, and it's a fantastic record.
People Are Strange was perhaps the Doors' attempt to recreate the success of Light My Fire, which hadn't been intended as a hit single, but when it was edited down from its longer version, became one. So on each album from then onwards, generally the Doors would try to find something that could come out as a single.
People Are Strange, another good song. That was another Morrison one. I believe it was based on a poem that he'd written.
People Are Strange is another Doors classic. Very intriguing lyrics that probably mean a whole lot today as they did when they were written back in the 60s. People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces are ugly when you're alone. Everyone can relate to some time in their life, maybe Jim more so than others.
You could almost say that he was getting annoyed with the whole idea of being famous and you know, fans coming around and things like that. It seemed like he was sort of poking fun at everybody but the hippies, because people were poking so much fun at the hippies. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's what I took away from it.
At the time, they were still experimenting, and this goes back to on the debut record with Alabama Song, that they include cabaret and various forms of music, not just rock and blues, but Latin and also Oriental music. But I think that the exploration of cabaret music again on the second record, it would be something that would be a hallmark of the Doors' music.
The song People Are Strange is weird. It's got a sort of vaudeville 2/4 beat to it.
The way People Are Strange works is it's basically based around two chords, which are E minor and A. But instead of Robby Krieger playing it just like, he's doing all these intricate parts in between, so it sounds like this. So it's almost like he's playing the bass as well.
The tasty things I liked about this album was Ray Manzarek's bouncy keyboard. At times it sounded like dripping water. At times it gave you a rainbow effect. Not trying to sound too hippie-ish about this, but the guitar player was the most impressive on this album because he had somehow invented or created haunting guitar sounds. A lot of slide style guitar appeared on this album more so than any other album. It was really haunting to listen to some of these sounds and the layering and that.
The cover of the first album had very much majored on Jim Morrison. The other guys were rather in the background. So they said to Elektra Records, well, we'd like to have something a little bit different on our second album cover, and they came up with what looked like a strange burlesque circus scene with the band members notoriously absent. So quite what was going on there, I'm not entirely sure.
The cover on it was a very different throwaway from what the first album was, where you had these images, especially Morrison's image, which took up half the album cover. And on Strange Days, the Doors said, we don't want to be on the album cover. But then finally they relented when Elektra said, well, you have to be on it somewhere. So in the very back corner there's a poster of the Doors, like it's a concert poster. So it's really funny that they knew they were very big and popular, but here they were trying to take a step back, kind of.
People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly when you're alone. Women seem wicked when you're unwanted. Streets are uneven when you're down. When you're strange, faces come out of the rain. When you're strange, no one remembers your name. When you're strange, when you're strange, when you're strange. People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly when you're alone. Women seem wicked when you're unwanted. Streets are uneven when you're down. When you're strange, faces come out of the rain. When you're strange, no one remembers your name. When you're strange, when you're strange, when you're strange. Alright, yeah. When you're strange, faces come out of the rain. When you're strange, no one remembers your name. When you're strange, when you're strange, when you're strange. I can see your face in my mind. I can see your face in my mind. Carnival dogs consume the lines. Can see your face in my mind. Don't you cry, baby, please don't cry. Look at me with your eyes. I can't seem to find the right line. I can't seem to find the right line. Insanity's horse adorns the sky. Can't seem to find the right line. Dogs consume the lines. Can't see your face in my mind. Don't you cry, baby. Please don't cry. I won't need your picture until we say goodbye.